wings is not like the others.
Who wants the super cold one? Dan, you get the super cold one. We get the mildly chilled ones.
Okay.
And I have an hour to do the podcast. 'Cause I have something at 6.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, so you have the strike thing?
No, Arnold Air Society.
Oh.
Not in strike Google anymore.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Hold on. Get Dan a little bit more in there. I think it's pretty good. It's camera setup. I think it can be lowered just a little bit more though.
I don't know. It's just how that piece is made, I guess.
All right. Should we start?
I'm not done here.
Oh, are we?
Oh, he's
it's
not
already-
done eating.
Why did you balance your fan?
It's not balanced. It's just resting that way.
Pretty cool if he was able to balance it like that though, right?
Yeah.
Can you stop? Can you move? Chug,
Okay.
chug, chug.
I can't believe
chug,
you've done this.
Chug. Wait, you can't chug pizza. Can you grab that, Dan? I know.
Dan, in full plate armor, can you lean over and pick up this fork?
That was the joke.
Fuck you. Goddamn. Sorry, language. Then again, we're not. Well, we are recording.
We are recording.
Hi, blooper reel. This is a blooper reel. I love all of you.
No, he doesn't.
Whoa.
Oh!
Throwing hands.
Oh! I wave my white gloves at you, my sir.
You don't have white gloves.
They're called hands.
This is what I have to deal with. This is what I'm living with over the summer.
Yeah, you are, baby. Woo woo. Woo woo woo. Woo woo woo. Woo woo woo.
Dan, you're having too much fun with this.
Yeah, I am. But isn't that the best part?
I guess so.
What do you think your most popular item would be if you ran a coffee shop?
Coffee.
Coffee shop.
Yeah, coffee would be my most popular item.
But like coffee with milk, coffee with sugar.
Do you think
coffee with
Starbucks
milk and sugar.
intended it itself to be this popular the way it is?
Yes.
Yes, well, they want it to be popular. That was the whole idea. Like Starbucks.
Or do you think they
No.
just want it to be like a simple coffee shop?
No, they didn't want it. They wanted to be a
That's
chain from the
pretty
beginning.
funny.
Also, Starbucks is gay.
I like their chai tea.
I only like their lollipops.
Do you know what chai means?
No.
Chai tea isn't a thing.
Okay.
Chai means tea.
Okay.
It's tea. Chai tea is not a description of a tea. You're just saying you're drinking tea. Because chai means tea. What is chai tea, huh?
It's got coffee in it, I know that.
What the heck?
Were you even more confused about what it is now?
Here, Zack, where's your garbage can?
Why are you throwing out the Christmas tree? Dan, grab the Christmas tree. We need that. You're not putting the Christmas tree in the podcast. Go put it back. Go put it over there, Dan.
Mid-podcast, he's just gonna slowly, go over and try to
Oh.
grab the tree.
Okay.
Fuck, he's already known.
Are you ready?
I have a feeling this is going to explode, but I also have a feeling that Ryan's is going to explode.
We'll kind of just go split it out.
Alright. I'm Dan.
You gotta open it.
Why would you mess up the intro?
You messed it up by not opening it.
I'm Dan.
I'm Zack.
I'm Ryan.
And welcome back to the Daily Life of College Boys.
It's a podcast where we tell you interesting stories about our not so interesting lives as we are in our pursuit to make our lives as interesting as possible.
Dan, you never drink like with us at the
Yeah,
same time.
man. Do you just not want to drink with us?
Yeah. No, I hate you guys.
Ooh, wait, I have an idea. See that light?
No.
Turn it on, face it towards us.
Why?
Because we need better lighting on our faces.
No, we don't.
You need better lighting because you're wearing a hat.
Yes.
However, I feel like it would bounce off the armor and cause problems.
Let's try it. I just had this idea. It's an epiphany, okay?
It's your idea. You do it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm bad.
So needy.
I'm lazy. You should know this. Ow.
Now I can drink.
I don't like this.
I have a way to improve this.
How are you going to improve this, Zachary?
By putting a piece of paper in front of it.
Okay, that would actually probably do a lot.
I need paper. Do you have paper? Wait, this isn't Dora the Explorer.
Show us where the paper is.
Where's the paper?
Pause for like 7 whole seconds and then be like,
Hold on.
there it is!
I'm going on a quest for paper.
Hey, this is better lighting.
It is.
We look.
I actually have a lamp in my room. But
We should start using that. I think it'll make our level of production even better.
Actually, wait. I don't have my phone. Can you go to like our YouTube channel and see if we've gained any subscribers?
Okay.
Because like I had this feeling like when I was walking the other day that like we should have gained like more subscribers by now, like at least one.
All right. Well, that's because we have 6 episodes in backlog. You know.
I know this, and I'm sorry for that.
Our first episode has 51 views, and we only have 7 subscribers.
Oh, so it's the same.
Yeah. Well, we gotta get more episodes out there, and you gotta put titles on the episodes.
Did I not put one on?
It's still just episode 1, 2, 3, and 4. Every episode needs to have a title, because nobody's gonna click if it just says episode 1, 2, 3, and 4. That has to be a title.
Episode 5. I'll put the title. I'll watch like the
Okay.
history
Ready?
and like the subject. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Maybe a white sheet would be better.
What about the bag? What about a bag?
Oh,
Yeah,
well, you
the
need
bag.
something to attach the paper.
Well, I think the paper's gonna dilute it too much.
Sit down. You're the one who needs lighting the most. is the
Here.
thing.
Well, it's just as we attempt intermission to accidentally.
Comic-Con was today.
This is actually works a lot.
That does something.
It definitely does. It definitely does something, and now it's not blinding us. At least, I like that. I like this. I think we've improved. Can you close the door, Dan?
Keeps closing very hard.
Yep. Okay.
And
Welcome back to the deal. That's your line.
It's just. All right, welcome back. Sorry.
One of the podcasts where we tell you interesting stories about a not so interesting lives in our pursuit to make our lives as interesting as possible.
I'm a knight.
This is a story for today.
Ah! I hate these pauldrons. They're the worst ever. I have a matching one, but the arm part broke, and I hate wearing them, so I only wear one. So yeah. We got van braces. I have 2 sets of van braces, so I can wear one here and one here. It's my sexy, edgy, Hot Topic jacket. It's thin and it's fabric, so it doesn't kill me when I wear it with the armor. Then I also got 2 sets of legs,
Shin guards.
guards. And I'm gonna hammer out one, so it's like, hey, you can fit on my thighs.
I got a top hat. Went to a flea market, got a top hat.
I also have a top hat.
I got nothing.
And Ryan. He has the microphone.
I'm the always antisocial, always staying in my room person.
That ain't wrong, dude. There's nothing wrong with that.
Huh?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I don't get out.
Yeah, see, that's
Well,
the
do you want to
problem.
get out?
Yeah. But again, you do realize how lazy I am.
Yeah, me and Dan kind of go through some extensive means to get our jokes across.
How hard do you think you... Okay, alright, so this is... Okay. How hard do you think it is to drink liquid out of a condom? Like, if I poured, like, a whole can of Coke into a condom, how hard do you think it would be to drink out of it?
This is what I'm living with next semester. Or over the summer, at least.
It's technically next semester. Technically.
No. Next semester's in the fall. This is just
But
summer.
for us, we have.
But
a
they
summer
don't know
semester.
that. They don't know that.
So I've had this since high school. Everything else I have is new. So yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, I had a story for this week, but I've gone and forgotten.
I have an idea.
Go.
You have a story.
Well, can I give you my idea?
Sure.
Okay, so we each give like what we would want as like our last dying wish. Like you are on death like row, on death's door, and they're just like, is there anything you want to like do, see before?
Can I
you
just
go?
wish not to die?
Something that's something that's physically possible.
I have,
Not dying.
Something that's physically possible.
I have something very elaborate.
Oh my gosh, Dan, that's something very
I,
loud. We're gonna tell our stories first. We're gonna kick it off with stories, and we'll go from there.
What's our? Oh.
what? You're picking me?
Yeah,
What?
you always
Oh, shit.
start.
Ah!
Talk about that, big boy.
So I got into sword fighting when I was very young. I've never been in any professional leagues like fencing or anything like that. It's always been kind of like me by myself. Just you may have been doing blank, but I've been studying the blade. Kind of shit posting. But I don't know. School always kind of got in the way of me really actively getting into the HEMA community, which is the Historical European Martial Arts group.
You're still not part of it.
I know I'm still not we have one of them on campus. I'm still not a part of them. Actually, no, I did sign up, but they never emailed me.
Well, yeah, but you just go to their meetings.
Yeah, but like it conflicts with my Gamers Guild times.
That sounds like a you problem, Dan.
It is a me problem. That's why I don't bring it up on the podcast.
Dan, your can is worrying me.
This is why you don't go to my club, isn't it?
Yes, because our
darn,
times
no,
overlap.
I forgot about it.
It's every other Wednesday.
Oh, it's every other. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
why not every Wednesday?
It's just easier if it's every other Wednesday.
Okay.
Because, you know,
I've been
I
feeling-
can't learn a song in a week.
You don't have to learn a song. You
Yeah,
just-
but like you want to be able to perform. Zack is you want to.
But wait, did you finish your story?
What? This not maybe even be a story that's interesting. I'm officer in the open mic club, so I do the music thing.
Soon to be president.
Yeah,
Oh.
hopefully.
Zach's been making me work out again.
I'm going to tell that story.
Okay.
Talk about the armor.
I don't know. This is 12 gauge steel. It's the matching Paul.
Dan, I don't think you
What?
understand.
I don't know what you want. I have this, and it's just a thing that I own.
Look, to us, this is normal. To them,
It's
it's not.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that. I don't know how to explain how Dan does Dan. It's just Dan things.
Wait.
All right, then I'll tell the story of how Dan got his armor.
Or Dan can say how he started to vlog more.
Am I?
Yeah.
What?
Kind of.
I mean, I took some video yesterday.
We have some vlog videos of
Yeah,
us
we
doing
do.
random stuff,
It's pretty fun.
especially the boats. I don't know if we told them about the boats yet, because I feel like
No,
it's in
we're
the
saving
last
that.
episode.
Yeah, it's in the last episode.
Uh-huh.
I like how the most relevant thing of all of the things that we do is
Is
in the lost episode,
We-
and we're not allowed to talk about
We
it.
reference it literally every episode.
I know, and you still don't put titles on episodes, so there's no clickbait.
I need to hammer this
Okay.
more.
5th episode, I'll put the title on.
We'll
And
put them on the
episodes from now on.
Well, add them to the other
Oh, it's just reflection.
Yeah. Shoot. I'm telling the armor story, I guess. So Dan shows up. Well, what? You have a problem with that?
No.
Okay. Dan comes back from his hometown with a box.
Not my hometown, but where I live. My mom lives. There's a very big difference.
Yes, there's a big difference. Comes back from a home of his. Comes back from a home of his with a box with some stuff in it. And inside the box is this.
Oh, are we gonna force Ryan to cut to the video that I forced you to take of me?
What?
Zack didn't know that I had this. He also didn't know that I brought my guitar and my is it Chechen or Czechoslovakian? I have a gas mask that's very poorly made. I told Zack to come in recording, and he's like, oh boy, all right. I was wearing this. I had my gas mask on, which is very big. Another podcast. I'm wearing the gas mask. It's very hard words. And then I have my guitar, and I played him the song of my people. Rainbow Six Siege players.
I don't have words. I really don't have words for it.
Wait, you want me to put it into this episode?
No, because I would have to send it to you, and it's not oriented properly, and you have to edit it in. It's not worth it.
Okay.
I think it's completely.
When we get to that level, we'll do that kind of thing. But for now, no. So, Dan's got this armor, and Dan's like, I want a helmet.
Yeah, I did.
And we went to a flea market, which is where I got this top hat. He got one just like it. He didn't find a helmet. So what did he do? He bought it all off Amazon. And it came in about 2 days. Apparently they can Amazon Prime that shit. Pardon my language. And then what do? We found out Comic-Con's happening.
Well, we knew about that for a while.
Yes, we knew about that for a while.
And we might have mentioned it in the last podcast.
Well, that episode hasn't been released yet. Well, of course it has. We're still on
You're right. Wow.
At this time, we have 3 episodes backlogged.
Hi. How are
They
you
will
today?
all be uploaded by today.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Then everything will be uploaded. Today is for understanding what time. Oh, we forgot to mark off the day. It's April 21st. Yesterday was Hitler's birthday. May he stay dead.
Hey, Hitler wasn't so bad. He killed Hitler.
That's good.
I was hoping no one would make that joke. I really was like hoping, but nope. No matter how hard I try.
Wait a minute. How come when I try to feed you things, you don't accept it?
Because you do it weirdly.
Because you do it with your feet.
What? He's lying. Do not listen to this man's words.
It's not a lie.
I will duel you right now, gentlemen.
You don't have a glove or gauntlet to throw at me.
Oh, sir, the insult simulator.
He's right. I don't have a gauntlet to throw at him.
Aha! Anyway, so me and Dan have this great idea of dressing up in this armor and going to Comic-Con. So, he gets in the full plate. I dressed it in I had a white shirt instead. We went today, by the way, which was pretty cool. We just got back from it. So we...
Literally an hour ago.
we got back. So I'm wearing a dress like this in my dad, but it's a white shirt, so it looks more butlery. And I have the shoulder pieces, leg pieces, and then the, what is it called?
Gorget.
A gorget, which is...
What I was on had over me earlier.
Goes here and it has like a little face thing. I was a combat butler, I guess. He was the knight. And
He looked really good. And I say we should submit you for the costume contest tomorrow.
what would my costume be?
Combat butler, duh.
You go, hey, there's combat medics. You're combat butler.
Why not? Anyway, before we started, we walked through campus.
Yeah, to go to the ATM.
To go to the ATM, and everyone was like, nice. It was a good time.
Everyone was like, yes?
I was asleep for all of this.
One of my upperclassmen Air Force people saw me, and were like, what are you doing? I'm just like, Comic-Con. I'm just going to Comic-Con.
I just want to say, I hate this shoulder piece. That's all I had to say.
Oh. We've been planning to dress up in that armor for a while.
At least 2 weeks.
Yep.
What do you guys?
We paraded around campus real quick, got some stuff, went to Comic-Con, and now we have armor as our wardrobe. I don't know. This is just normal for us at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like it'd be weird for us to not do these things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my turn. Darn, I had all this time to think of one, and I don't have anything interesting to say. Did I do anything interesting this past week or no?
You wrote a letter.
Oh. Oh. Zack, do you know which one he's referencing to?
I'm very sure he's aware what letter we're talking about.
I almost beat the crap out of you.
Wait, you want me to tell about that on here?
No.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying that was a thing that happened.
That was it. It was rather,
Eventful.
I mean, our stories aren't always.
no, but
like,
these have to be interesting stories about our not so interesting lives.
You could talk about how I've been getting you up in the mornings, and how each day is kind of peculiar.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I wake you up at like 10, or not 10, like 9 something, on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays.
Yeah. So continuing from the last episode, kind of to where we talked about how I'm not doing so great in school. Part of that problem was I don't wake up for classes on time. And Dan here gets up at the same time my classes are, so he's like, I can wake you up. So Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, he wakes me up at 9 o'clock, or 9:30, and tries to get me out of bed, and I unconsciously try to refuse and debate to not get me out of bed.
I'm the same way. I'm the most terrible kind of person in the morning. It's horrible.
Same. Only like, I've gotten better about it. And he's gotten worse.
Yeah. But there was one time to where you forgot to wake me up, but I got up on my own.
I know. I was very happy.
I'm trying to think, because there was a different story. Oh! Another updating news about some interesting things that we're doing. I'm getting these two in shape. Well, it's starting with him, but he's joining. Dan is...
I'm kind of fat.
He's obese.
I'm.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Straight to the point.
No, I'm kidding. Dan's a little chubby around the edges.
I am medically overweight.
Yeah. So, I'm putting him through the ringer.
We didn't do anything Friday.
Well, I had pass and review Friday, which is another cool thing. Pass and review. So in the Air Force, at the end of the semester for Air Force ROTC, we have this small parade where all of us get out there and we march in circles.
Military graduation, practically what it is.
Yeah, basically, the commissioning second lieutenants get their second lieutenant bars. Speeches are told.
Oh,
and stuff like that.
I just remembered something.
It's really cool. I won kid out of the semester though.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, which is cool.
Ooh, damn.
But yeah. So I'm getting him in shape, and it's really funny because we're not doing that much, but it beats the crap out of him.
So I just remembered something very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Not like it's something that like I care about. I'm not sure if Dan would care about, but like it's something involving Civil Air Patrol. Okay, so basically I was watching YouTube like I do, like 24/7.
Huh?
And I got this recommended video of what happens when a rogue airplane flies in the unauthorized airspace above the president. And so basically, this was all a demonstration, and the rogue airplane was a Cessna flown by the Civil Air Patrol. And so basically, Cap was helping giving a demonstration on what happens. And I thought that was cool.
That is pretty neat, a mosquito.
And for the rest of the day, I watched a lot of small boys versus big floofers.
What?
Small dogs meeting with bigger dogs.
You spent an entire day doing that?
Yeah. Basically this morning.
Okay, what do you define as this morning?
From like 12
That's the afternoon.
to
That's the afternoon.
from
That's the afternoon.
12 to
That's the afternoon.
4. For me,
No. Morning doesn't change for you.
yes it does.
That does not. Morning's from 12 to 12. Does not change for you.
Excuse me, Mr. Wannabe, politically correct.
Not being politically correct.
Yeah, you are.
It's not- what?
Zack is the.
Wait, how is that politically? Time doesn't change for you. It's not how that works.
Zack! You don't understand.
Are you trying
my
to say that
sleep
your
schedule.
gender is a Time Lord?
What?
Because you better not.
What?
What? Okay, now we're both. Now I'm on his side. What?
He said politically incorrect, and I'm like, What kind of people use that word a lot? And then I was like, what do those people like a lot?
First things,
Okay.
a Time Lord is a race, not a gender.
Mm-hmm.
Get your who facts right.
Horton, here's the who. So which who are we talking about?
Doctor
Going
Who.
into defense mode.
Bastion Sentry mode initiated.
You activated my trap card. Defense break. Shift any defense mode monster into attack mode. I know my Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Attack mode has been initiated.
Deals 1 damage.
Deals
The
one.
attack was not effective.
It deals 1 intelligence damage. Stupid dance is so stupid. I get dumber.
Dan uses
charisma.
Dan uses the ability IQ loss.
Don't knock my skateboard over.
Might be 12 gauge steel, but you still scare me. God. He also hit me with a 2x4.
That was fun.
Fuck you.
It works. The armor.
Yeah, it works, but like,
Yeah, just because it works doesn't mean
it's
it
like
doesn't hurt.
testing airbags. Like, yeah, of course it works, but like, I don't like it when it works. Because it's scary. I don't want to be in that situation.
So you want it not to work?
Alright, would you not want your airbags to work, even though they still scare you and hurt you?
You said you don't like that it works.
I don't like it when I'm in a situation where it has to work.
Fair enough.
This week has been kind of uneventful for me.
Yeah? Has it? Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. Honestly, I feel like we do enough stupid things that we can't really keep account of them. We have a lot of things planned, though, coming up. Like, next week, next week's gonna be fun.
Next week is scary for me
Yeah.
because that determines my fate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're also throwing a party next week, like we usually do. Like, we talk about.
Isn't that supposed to be the week after next week?
No, because the
Because
week
that's-
after next week is
It's when the end of it's the last
don't
day
finals
of
end
finals.
May 2nd?
Yeah, that's not next week though.
Well, no, next weekend.
Oh,
Because you do it the weekend before.
okay, that seems fair.
So last semester, we already told the story. I think we threw an impromptu party on the campus where I basically went into Dan's room and said we were talking about throwing a party as an idea, and I told Dan we're doing the party today, and Dan was like, "What? We're going today?" And he was like, "Okay." So we ran out. We got soda. We had a little Christmas tree and everything. We had a Christmas party.
No.
Don't grab it.
It's that Christmas tree.
It's over there. Don't grab it. So we're gonna be throwing another one of those next week.
We're still using the Christmas tree though, right?
No.
What?
Kiddie pools.
Just-
We have to go by kiddie pools. Summer party. You're gonna be there.
Do I have to?
Yes. This is non-negotiable. You're part of our ideas now. It's not,
Why
it's
would
not
you try
Dan
to
and Zach.
avoid our
It's Dan, Zach, and Ryan ideas now.
I've become scared
Justified.
because there's still some punishments that I'm still due for it, and you guys haven't done those.
Yep.
And I've asked Dan, hey, when are you guys doing it? And he's like, I'm not telling you. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, why would I tell you?
Yeah.
What do you think we are? Cops? Here's your court date.
I like to consider this more like a mafia, where we just kind of knock on your door one night and,
Yeah, we kidnap you.
yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. I caught myself 1 in the morning, just like, Ryan, let's go. I'm just like, where? It's just like, punishment. I'm just like, great.
You make it sound really weird. His punishment is we buy him stuff.
I hate it when people get me things. I'm very petty. Like, it could be like, someone's like, hey, you, like, need a tissue? Like, if I'm, like, sick and, like, I'm sneezing, like, really bad, and, like, you want a tissue? I'm like, no. I'm like, you sure? I'm just like, yeah, fine. They're like, take it. No. Take it.
Take it.
Do it.
Going to angrily play Dark Souls and do aviation homework later.
I can do Cody homework later. I'm not gonna have time.
What?
I have stuff all night tonight.
I know, it is the worst.
Speaking of which, you keep track of what's going on there. So what's our talking points for today? We've told our kind of interesting stories. Armor, PT.
Oh! What is our final request on our deathbed? Okay.
To live.
No,
Okay.
something that's physically possible.
Alright, I have an
Why is that not physically
I
possible?
have an exceedingly elaborate thing that I've... man, I don't know if I want to talk about it because this is something
Dan, you're
that
almost-
I want no one to know about until the day I die.
Dan.
I want this to be a secret thing that is only found in my will.
What?
So, I'm going to buy as much land
So
as
you're
I
telling everyone now.
can. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Well, you're
I'm
getting out of
shut
the
up
picture.
and let me tell. The microphone can still hear me.
No, they need to see you.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Anyway.
So my plan is to buy as much vacant land in the Canadian wilderness. So it's not like too ridiculously far away, and it's also a country that we pretty much will never go to war with, because that'd be pretty ridiculous if we went to war with Canada. I mean, we'd lose Mike like instantly.
Yeah, Mike is from Canada.
Yes, Michael is Canadian. So the idea is I'm going to go out there and I'm going to build a very, very, very elaborate, like, system of, like, mazes and tunnels underground. And it's going to be an adventure area, and whoever completes that said maze gets everything in my will.
So basically, you're Ready Player One.
I'm pinning my children against each other
Hunger Games.
in an actual adventure setting with swords and traps and poison darts and swinging axes.
You're just gonna see who loved you the most and you can figure it out.
Nah, we're just gonna see which one doesn't die. I'm willing to let, like, their cousins maybe run for it too, but yeah.
But Dan,
Yeah.
You're putting
Yeah.
your own lineage at risk.
you have to have so much money to make that worth it.
See, that's the problem. It's like, he spent $12 million on this. Well, how much is left over, really?
Lives a poor
Dude,
life.
you could build a tower out there. You know, and you have
put
to
the
get to
maze
the top of the
underneath.
tower, and you have to go down through the center to get to the maze underneath the tower.
Make them climb.
So you have the
The
you have the
20-story
maze
tower.
around the tower. In the tower is the center. You get into the tower. You fight your way to the top, and you have to go back down underground.
Where there's a second maze.
Yes.
That's not bad. That might be a better option.
It costs twice as more.
No, it would cost way less from what I was wanting to do.
Okay.
What? Were you really that surprised I wanted something that elaborate on my deathbed?
And so that's your final wish.
No, my final wish is for them to run it.
Maze Runner, real life.
Maze Runner Sibling Edition.
Me IRL.
Okay, Zach, your turn.
God. I don't know. Not to die.
What about something related to Jesus?
I'm gonna be chilling with him when I die anyway. So like, what's going? What about it?
I don't know. I don't know. Like
Okay,
I don't know.
Let's say you have. Let's say like you have.
What about you, Ryan?
Oh, what are you saying? You're saying, let's say I have what?
Okay, let's say you have like a disease, no cure for it. That,
Okay.
like absolute like certain death.
Straight cancer.
Yeah, like.
Type 2 cancer.
So what would you like want or wish for? Like, would you want to like
And that's what I'd wish for.
nothing?
That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it pretty good?
Right.
Did you not see my mental thought
No.
bubble? Dan, you saw it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They saw it.
Yeah, it was like right here. You could see it on the screen.
Yeah. I have absolutely no idea. What would I want? Actually, I already told Dan what I want. I told Dan about this. If I'm dying, and if I die, when I die,
Oh God damn it!
for two things. First off, a couple of my friends have to show up to my party, my funeral, wearing black suits and earpieces and black sunglasses to make it look like I led a cool double life. But in reality, if I were to die, my one wish is to have a giant party with all my friends, fireworks, drinks, a whole lot, and just everyone celebrating my life instead of mourning over it. There'd be a funeral after, but I want everyone to have a party where they're just enjoying each other's presence, having a good time, talking about the good times with me, and having fun. Because one of my favorite things to do is to do stupid events on campus that make people happy. Me and Dan already do that stuff. And if I could do one last thing to bring happiness to my closest, that's what I'd want.
I thought you were gonna go with the story of I want to die or like be missing in action in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah, no,
I thought that's where you were gonna go with this story.
no.
'Cause I was gonna go, damn it! I knew. I should have seen this coming.
So the way I got this idea for this topic was
Well, hold on, Dan. That's the point where I would return gloriously at the party. Because I wouldn't be dead. I would return from missing from action.
Soldiers of fortune. Or fortune.
so
Anyway, yeah, that's what I want. One party of everyone celebrating my life instead of mourning over my death.
So I guess my turn now. And the idea that I got for this topic was actually a dream I had.
Oh.
Okay.
I was like actually dying. Like I was old and like my family was there and like I was just physically dying. And like is there anything else like you want to like say or do? And I truly and honestly like I even woke up crying after I said like when it was done. I'm like there's two people I want to see. And they're like, who's that?
Michael Jackson.
No.
And Jimi Hendrix.
Jimmy Hendrix.
No.
No.
They're like, who's that? I was like, these two people changed my life. And
So Michael Jackson and Jimi
Jimi
Hendrix.
No. I said,
Wait.
let me just,
Stop, Dan, stop.
Okay.
I said, I want to just see Dan and Zack again.
Oh my
And literally at that moment, like obviously,
say Michael and Jared.
god.
And
Aw.
since it was a dream, you guys like instantly like appeared, and I was like, and the thing was too, it was a Sunday, and I was like, sorry, I can't make it to the podcast
Oh
tonight.
no!
You fucking piece of
God
shit.
damn. Language, first off. No, but
It's the death of a fellow podcast member.
Oh my God.
I'm allowed to swear.
it's so sad.
And like
And touching, but like sad.
I woke up, my heart was like beating fast, I had tears coming down my face, and the thing was, this was last night.
Okay, so like, This story ended with our podcast. Why are these so eventful?
We're still gonna be doing our podcast like 80 years from now.
Podcast? Okay.
What?
You said podcast.
Yeah,
you said
podcast.
Look, my Boston accent comes out every once in a while, okay?
Hey, welcome to podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. On the podcast.
Boston.
Boston. Yeah, Boston.
Chicago.
What the heck? Dan?
It's a Chicago accent.
Oh, my lord.
Hey, welcome to Chicago.
Anyway,
Okay, Frank?
yeah, we're gonna be doing when we're 80. We're gonna be like all on our deathbeds, and we're gonna be in the same hospital.
Just like we're in bed. You're just like Zack. Fix the camera.
I can't. I don't have legs anymore. They're blown off.
Son, go get it. I've taught you well in the ways of film. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but I don't think I'll ever be on a deathbed because I'll kill myself before that happens.
Nope.
Yes.
You won't.
Yes.
Dan.
As soon as I hit 60, it's going to be like, all right, we're going to wait. Yeah, that's just going to be it.
Dan, you know I'm gonna beat you to it.
Both of you idiots, because you know I'm gonna die first. 'Cause I'm gonna be sent out on some secret mission where I have to go save like 5 Marines or something. Because I'm gonna become a rescue
You
officer.
don't die.
No, you don't understand. My helicopter's gonna fly out there. I'm gonna land. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna start bringing them. But the helicopter's gonna have to take off because it's under fire, too much fire. I'm gonna ready here and say, I'm staying. I'm gonna get these men out of here. And I'm gonna single-handedly lead these men through the streets of Baghdad or wherever the heck we are, fighting off hundreds of insurgents on our way. And we get to the end. And I say, there's your extraction point. QRF's gonna be there right now. You know, they're on their way right now. They'll be there any second. I was like, I'll stay back. I'll hold them off. Don't worry. I'm good. And like, how much ammo? You've been shooting all day. It's like, I got a full mag. In reality, I got 5 shots left, right? Got 5 shots left instead of a full mag, right? And I say, don't worry. I got this. I'm fully loaded. You guys going, because they're out of ammo too. So they rush over there. I give them cover. I stay there and cover them. And with those 5 bullets, I take out 15 insurgents.
3
collaterals. 3 kills per bullet. All I have left is my sidearm. 1 mag left. They're out. They've made it out. They're out. But if I don't stay there, they're gonna be taken out by snipers or whatever. So with that last pistol, I kill like however many bullets per person, like 1 bullet per person, and they come back later looking for me. All they find is the pistol on the ground. I'm nowhere to be seen, so I'm presumed dead, right? I'm dead. So then Dan throws this party, but in reality I didn't die. I escaped. I fought my way out of prison, POW prison, and I make my way back, and I show up at the party, all dramatic like, and then I die from my wounds.
He's told me this story about 10 times, and it's always slightly different.
Just like, hey guys, I'm back.
It's either like a bunch of fresh new recruits, or it's Marines that he's saving. It's always the pistols on the ground, or it's the rifle that's on the ground. I think one time it was a knife.
Yeah.
And then like I remember the first one ended with you walking towards some base in Europe, in the middle of Europe. Like there's no way you could have gotten there without someone recognizing and being like, "Are you okay?" Like no, you went to the middle of Europe and fell down at some old U.S. military base with like a case full of information and intel, and we're just like, make sure this gets back fine. And then you look to Bailey and you're like, and then after that I recover from my wounds and I make it back to the U.S. and you're like on your motorcycle with your like leather jacket and like you get to frickin' like you get to your old house and like your wife has moved on and she's like, she's in much better hands now, or some stupid like a girl would be in better hands than you, and then you're just like, they've moved on without me, and then you drive off into the sunset, never to be seen by anyone ever again, and I'm like, why? That's what I thought he was going to say when instead of the party thing, because the party one's more recent. But yeah. That story has been circulating since I think like the first week we knew each other, or at least the second. It's the first month. I know that.
I love that story.
It's a damn good story.
Right? It's pretty exciting. It's my future life fantasy also with being best friends with very, very powerful people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are we done here?
Oh,
we still got stuff to talk about.
I haven't been recording for that long.
how long we were?
Only
that was
45 minutes, and
45
15 minutes of that was us doing stupid stuff. It's been a while since we've done podcasts. We've been slacking on our stories. We gotta be more elaborate in our stories.
How have you been today? Oh, we want to talk about Comic-Con? Because we were there today.
Yeah, we were there today. I mentioned it briefly. We did go today. It's very small. I think we did talk about it last time, though.
We did, but this was actually us going there.
Yeah.
I got a Gundam figurine boy.
I got a couple shirts.
I also got a couple shirts. You want to talk about our shirts?
I don't know if it's important or necessary.
I got nothing because I wasn't there.
Because you was sleeping.
Yes.
Ryan, why do you go to sleep so late?
I don't.
I don't believe you.
I went to bed at 1.
Okay, have you considered getting up or going to sleep even earlier?
I have.
See, I'm trying to figure out where these like little glow things, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be coming out of here.
Are you sure? I think these are like saber beacons or something. They definitely don't go in there. I'm like 90% sure they're swords.
Don't think it goes out of his forearm.
Yes, it does.
Alright, well then we need to get the matching one.
Now we're playing with Gundams.
Now this is firepower.
Now this is pod racing.
I haven't gotten a haircut or shaved in like about 2 months.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying stuff to pass time because you guys want to build a cut.
Sorry, we're doing stupid stuff right now. We need to be focused on the podcast. Dan, podcast!
Ah! What else has been happening, really?
What do we usually always talk about? Something that takes a while.
This is our shortest episode.
This is going to be our shortest episode. I don't know why. I think we need to...
I feel like we're going to find a topic in the next 5 minutes, and it's going to take like another hour.
Oh, God, but I have to be gone in like 20 minutes.
Oh.
Say how you didn't want Dan to bring that Mountain Dew in.
Oh, I wonder...
Dan tried to bring a soda in other than Coca-Cola, and I was going to beat the crap out of him. I was going to beat him so senseless that he almost would have died, and we almost would have had to build that maze on our own. Like, I swear to God, if he ever tries anything like that again, I'm going to unbirth myself into his asshole, carve my way out with a spoon, and then shove a card nose down his throat, and force feed him olives through it.
Okay, that is... Hold on.
You're not even going to get to eat those olives, and they're going to be thrown out the hole that I carved my way out of.
I thought that was reserved for suicide people, though.
Yeah, because you bringing a can of Mountain Dew in here when we're drinking Coke is you committing suicide. Suicide via civilian, dude. Look it up. It's real. Or not civilian. Suicide via person or citizen. I forget what it is. Basically, it's when you provoke somebody who has a firearm or some other weapon on the person into killing you.
Suicide by contract.
No, that I think that'd be like, please kill me.
It's
for money.
suicide by...
No, because like you can like fill out a form saying, "Hey, I want this person to kill me."
No. That's not suicide. This is like if I conceal carry, right, and then you want to kill yourself, so you come up and you assault me or you berate me and you try to provoke me into attacking you, and then I kill you.
Oh.
That's suicide by citizen or civilian or something person. I don't remember. So it would be you committing suicide.
Should I just talk about the letter?
No, that's not something that we can talk about.
It's not podcast appropriate.
It's not podcast appropriate.
Probably on a like later episode.
No, probably never.
No,
Never.
we're gonna keep it lighthearted here.
This is for fun, and that was not fun.
Still can't get over that you're still wearing the armor.
Really?
It's not normal for us to dress in armor, Dan. Like, as much as we think it's normal, it's not.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting lunch in this.
I believe it.
It's not that hard to not believe.
I just realized I don't know what I'm gonna eat today because I'm out of meal plans.
You had that slice of pizza?
Do you have meal plans left?
That's
Probably, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, he's not gonna use a meal plan, so they're just gonna go to waste.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you can use them.
No.
That's your punishment, dude.
His meal plans aren't mine.
Well,
That's why
they
he's
are now.
using
No.
food, using them to get food for you.
I don't allow it.
Oh my god, you're so difficult. You're so difficult, man.
This is like a regular thing.
It's terrible. It's so annoying.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah, well, no. Too bad for you, dude.
No.
You don't freaking study, so he's gonna buy you food with his meal plans.
No.
Buy him food with meal plans. Force him to eat it.
You got up at like 4 p.m. I'm getting you dinner
No.
and lunch.
No.
Yes.
Correction. I got up at 4:20. I did. I looked up.
That's later than 4 p.m.
I know.
What do you... How long
He's
do
buying
you sleep?
you lunch and dinner because if you don't eat, it's unhealthy. Okay?
Yeah, how do you-
Okay?
how do you
I've
ex-
never been healthy.
How do you
excuse
expect
me.
to make them gains, Ryan?
What do you mean gains? I don't need that. When am I gonna need that?
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Yeah.
Healthy
Right.
body, healthy mind.
I'm not overweight nor am I underweight. I'm like 160.
It's not about weight, it's about fitness.
I don't believe you when you say that you're not underweight. I feel like you are.
I mean, yes, I'm like anorexic as like,
That makes you
No.
underweight.
look, just because I look it
You're a
doesn't
very
mean
nice
I-
Gundam guy.
Anyways.
I think this is going to be one of our shortest podcasts. We don't have much to talk about. Usually we have a topic. We didn't really prepare. We kind of did this last
We
minute.
haven't
Like
been-
we
we haven't-
always do these last minute.
Yeah, we do. I feel like one of the reasons why I don't want why we don't usually have a lot, or at least today we don't have a whole lot to talk about, is because finals are coming up. Been
Oh
very
my
busy.
god, finals. Yeah, I've been working on my coding project for like last week. Yeah.
Dan, what did you
That's
do?
why we haven't. I've been trying to keep up with aviation homework. We also had like a test last Thursday, and I had a math test yesterday. It's been busy. They've been cramming a lot of stuff on us last minute, as everyone does.
Yeah. It's really kind of stupid, honestly.
Do we have Friday off? This coming Friday?
Yeah, this Friday's a study day.
Okay. Yeah.
So we gotta do all that stuff. Oh man, it's so much of a hassle. Didn't realize this button was unbuttoned. I don't even
What?
know.
I guess we can say what we're gonna do after the podcast. Like this episode.
Oh,
I have a barbecue to go to for Air Force stuff.
Nice.
I'm getting a nick. All right, so I'm part of this group, this honors society called Honor Air Society for the Air Force, and I just went through candidacy. And now that I'm officially part of it, we all get nicknames. So now we have our naming ceremony tonight, where we get stupid little nicknames.
I hope you get Goose.
I'm not gonna get Goose. Nobody
You're gonna
knows
get
that.
Goose.
No, I'm not gonna get Goose. Nobody there knows that nickname.
I don't believe you.
I'm getting low on battery.
Ah, yeah, we're ending soon. So I have a nickname Goose with amongst all my friends, but really not with the RTC people, not that much. But I'm also like, I kind of want like a stupid nickname, like Cranberry. Like that'd be so funny. Like imagine just having that nickname, the story behind getting that nickname of Cranberry. That'd be cool. So everyone's like, I want a cool nickname, you know, like Magnum or Speedster or Rocket Man. It's like, no.
These all sound like terrible nicknames.
I don't know. I'm talking about, all right. Everyone's like the Maverick or the Hawk.
They're gonna call you the Nazi.
You know, like cool nicknames like Maverick, Hawk. I don't
Nah.
know. Give me a cool nickname.
Senor Aryan.
Everyone wants the cool nickname, but no, you want this. You want a stupid nickname. You want to be nicknamed Water Bottle. Like, how do you get the nickname Water Bottle? Because that's a fun story. You know, you don't want something cool.
Bonnie and Clyde.
What? Okay. I can't believe you've done this. You guys already out of Coke?
Yeah, of course I am. I drink like 3 of these at a podcast.
I've been out.
Yeah, I've been out. Also. I think that's going to wrap it up. I think we're going to have a short podcast today just because we don't have much to talk about. We kind of did this last minute.
Yeah.
We also got a lot of stuff we gotta do.
Yeah, we got to start like planning this a little bit better.
You guys have a lot of things to do.
Yeah. You have a lot of things to do too. You have to study.
Fun fact, I've never studied for a test.
Well, fun fact, this is why you're failing your classes.
Well, like...
Nat? Nat? No, you don't get to say a word. You're studying for your finals. We're going to make sure. We're going to start planning these things a little bit better.
What if I'm just gonna...
I don't care.
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
Are you going to be here over the summer, by the way?
I don't think he is.
No.
Well, doing at the apartment? Are you staying in the apartment over the summer?
It's still being renovated, isn't it? Or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I thought you would have been able to stay with me, but no, because I was like, I know you said like you'd be willing to like pay rent or just like do something, and they're like, no.
What?
Yeah.
Are you telling me that I don't have a place to live in the coming semester?
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I've been looking at apartments. Because I had a feeling that either you were going to be kicked out of the school and your parents were going to be like, we're selling the condo. Or something like this would happen.
Something like this did happen.
Well,
Yep.
They're not
Well, it's a great thing I have my own couch, bed, and coffee table.
You also have a storage unit now, Dan.
I do.
We're building a fort in a storage unit.
It's very small, though. Just need to let you know.
We can still build a fort in there.
That's true. It's fort.
God. See, we have a lot of interesting things planned that we want to do. We just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, this time around, not a lot of.
Not a lot to talk about today, but you know, a lot of things have been happening. Like the end of the school year, and I'm officially going to be a second year RTC student. It's gonna be fun stuff. I'm an officer in clubs and stuff like that.
Well,
Yeah, I think we're just gonna end it there.
okay. Gotta do your ending thing.
Thank you for watching the Daily Life of College Boys podcast, a podcast where we tell you interesting stories about our not so interesting lives. It's been a while since we actually did a podcast. We have a couple backlogged, and we're sorry this one's so short. You have one more thing to say as well. Yeah, you have your last things.
I just say like.
Yeah, you can say that. Say it.
I do that after dates.
No, you say that. Say it.
You do it before me.
Yeah.
Alright, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Dan, any final remarks?
Why do giant robots have clips on their guns, like magazines? Like, where do they store the other magazines? Like, that's a lot of weight. They could be doing something way more efficient than just, like, magazines on their giant guns. Also, how big a round do you think this is? Like, that's a lot of money. I know we're building giant robots, so we gotta have a lot of money to begin with. But, like, wouldn't it be better to just have, like, lasers or something like that?
Do I just end it then?
Yep.